All right, so your business is growing, your brand is growing. When is it time to really protect these trademarks that your business has? When is it time to register them at the national level? Let's dig right in. My name is Joey Vitale. I'm an attorney for creatives with Indie Law, and this question I get all the time. And so I wanted to start strong with our Trademark Tip Tuesdays and really talk about when your business needs to register its trademarks. So again, the real question for today is when? When is it time for you to register these trademarks that you have with your business? Before we get into that question though, we have to back step a little bit, which is, why would you register trademarks in the first place? I'll stop right here and say that, I am a lawyer for creatives. I am not your lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is just tips to help you out. You should talk to an attorney if you want to take things any further. But when it comes to why you'd want to register trademarks, here's a quick legal lesson. So as soon as you start being in business, as soon as you start having products or services in commerce, then you have trademarks. Your business name, your logo, your slogan, those brand things are all trademarks. The thing is, if you don't register them at the US level, at the federal level, then you don't have exclusive rights to using your brand elements nationwide. And so what I mean by that is, if you don't have this US registration in place, somebody else could file for it and then call dibs, and then you would have to rebrand, which would stink. So again, the question is, when do you want to register? And the answer is pretty simple. It's when your trademark has become a business asset. Once there is really value assigned to your trademarks, then it's worth registering, again, at that federal level so that you can call exclusive dibs on your use of that trademark. So that being said, that's kind of easier than you might think. And let's break this down a little bit. How do you know when your trademark is a business asset? Well, this is probably something where you want to talk to an attorney about again, but there are really 3 things to consider that I think might help you guys. So the first one is, if your business is growing and your brand really has become something that's of value to the business. Meaning, if you had to rebrand at this time, if someone forced you to change your business name, if you would lose a lot of money and followers and clients and customers because of a forced rebrand, that's a good sign that your trademark has become a business asset. The second thing to consider is, if you've been putting time and money and a lot of thought into maybe like a rebrand, if you've gone to like a branding agency and they're helping you either redesign your logo or slogan or things like that, again, you don't want to have all of that undone by not having a federal registration in place, because then you might have to redo it all over again. The third thing is, if you're a seasoned business owner. So if you have not yet, if you're maybe in like your 3rd, 4th business, and you really, really have a good sense of your industry and what brands will play well, then you can proactively kind of see, this is going to be a really good, valuable trademark. And so I want to protect it. That all being said, I want to talk about something which is a hard thing to say. And again, this is something really where you should talk to an attorney about. But when you're thinking about trademarks and when you want to register them, you really want to be able to separate personal from business. And what I mean by that is, especially as creative business owners, we tend to get really emotionally tied to the business names and logos and slogans that we create. And so what I would recommend that you do when you're thinking about protecting them is really think about the bottom line of the business. If you can, try and be objective and separate your emotional attachment to the trademark that you're building, because, if tomorrow someone told you that you had to rechange everything, yes, that would suck. But if it wouldn't really affect your business that much, then you're probably at a place where pursuing that registration isn't worth it yet. So that all being said, if you found this helpful, please share it out. And last thing, you can grab a free discovery call with me at indylaw.com/discovery, and we'll see what we can do for you. IndyLaw has a combination of both year-long payment plans where we can help creatives and small businesses with trademark protections and registrations, and we also have a limited number of flat fee packages each month that we do. So if you want to talk further about whether and when your trademark should be registered, give me a call. Thanks.